Alright people, so we're here at Wild Willys boat ride. As you can see, we're getting ready to go on this, go look at some alligators. Wild Willys boat ride tours. I'll show you the front of this place. It's kind of in a little park. It's a really good drive. It's about 30 minutes from Orlando. This is Wild Willys right here. It's about to be on. Come on, are you excited? Going out in the swamplands. First time. This is a bucket list for my wife. She's been wanting to do this for a while. So we're excited. I think it's going to be really fun. Swamplands. We can take photos with gators here too.
Located underneath your seats. Fire extinguisher and first aid kit are in the back, and there's a bottle of rum next to me. So, if anything happens, I'd love to share.
All right.
Is this anybody's first time on an airboat ride?
Yep.
Nice. Today's my first day working.
All right.
We'll do this together. If you have any questions, send them this way. If I don't know the answer, I'm just going to lie and make up something good for y'all.
Sounds good.
Just don't
Awesome.
even Google what I say. Go ahead and fasten your seatbelts, please. Everybody, seatbelts. Oh.
We're all looking.
I knew that.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
I was surprised. Remember, it's my first day, so.
Yeah.
Every single person.
All right, here we go.
They're right there.
You ready, Kaylee?
Kathy, you coming or no? Alright, you missed out.
Oh, yeah, do you want Kaylee? You got.
She's got a bit over there.
There's only two right here. Oh no, that's only while we're going. Once you turn off the boat, you can take them off. Or if you don't even need them, you don't have to use them.
Yeah, I don't.
But just in case you have them there as an option, but it doesn't get too bad.
Yeah.
Already have
We'll see how.
The main reason they're becoming extinct, they're picky eaters. They only eat one thing.
the big snails that we should start seeing all around us. Looking for them, those snails are invasive. So it's one of those rare cases where an invasive species is helping an endangered species survive by feeding off it naturally.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you can see the little clear tag on the right side of the leg. That's how they're monitoring and keeping track how many are left in the world.
Wait, so how did they eat them if they weren't here first?
Those snails have been here for over 200 years. They came and they adapted to that.
They're not quite natural.
No, they're from Brazil.
alligator.
A lot of that land to the left of us is privately owned, mostly by farmers. They're the owners of these cows. They're not wild or anything.
That cow can't get there,
In case
Dad.
you're wondering, the alligators do not eat them. They're just way too big. It'll take too much time and energy to take down and to consume.
Dad,
So
that
they're completely safe.
cow can't get there, right?
I'm not sure. It wasn't me. So
Praise the Lord.
the worst thing that can happen to those cows is getting hit by a bull. Early in the morning, they'll go all the way out to the right to that tall vegetation. If you're not paying attention, you can definitely have a pretty bad accident. And a cool fact about the cows, they can actually swim/float up to 3 miles before drowning.
Wow.
So whenever the water level gets higher than normal, they'll still be all the way out here. All you see is just barely the head and the neck up. So
Oh, wow.
you gotta be very careful. It's the last thing you imagine you gotta watch out for. But we have them. Yeah, the cows. And then the bright white bird next to us, guys, in between us and the cow, that is the great egret. Back in the 60s and 70s, they almost became extinct because their feathers were used for those round hats that had one single feather on the side. Those hats were so popular that a couple of more years of them being in style, we would not be seeing the great egret like we are today.
Oh, wow.
Thankfully, fashion does not stick around too long, and now we have laws to protect them. That way that will never happen again. The cool thing about their feathers, they don't get dirty. It could be raining, it could be muddy. They'll stay that beautiful bright color when they come out.
Oh, wow. Looks like the cow's bodyguard almost.
Yeah,
It's like he's standing at attention.
They'll get on top of the cow, ride them all day. They're very good friends. Right here in front of us, we got a good look at Mother Nature at her fullest. This is Florida before Disney and all that. We come a pretty long way. Hanging from the trees, that looks like Halloween decoration. That is called the Spanish moss. Back in the day, the Spanish moss was used for the stuffing of mattresses and pillows. People were not aware they have the little tiny bugs that eat through your skin.
Oh.
So that's where you get that common phrase of good night, don't let the bed bugs
Oh.
Oh.
Even the first vehicle to get a recall was the Ford because the stuffing of the seats were made out of Spanish moss. So you can just imagine driving around having those little things start biting you.
Oh, wow.
Not too much fun, I'm assuming. And then the trees that they're hanging from, they're called the bald cypress tree. Cool thing about those trees, they can spend hundreds of years in the water and it's not affected at all by it. So for that reason, they're not protected by law. If you find one and cut it down, it could be up to a felony. Just because it does take them about 5 to 10 years to grow a couple inches. So in 2 minutes, you can destroy hundreds of years in the making without knowing it.
Oh, wow.
And we have 2 bald eagles up there, guys, at 1 o'clock.
Oh, yeah.
Check them out.
I know up north they're very popular. They get a lot bigger, but down here in Florida, they're still pretty rare. We have less than 3,000 for the whole state. One of the main reasons they were endangered for so long, the bald eagles, they mate for life. Whenever that other half is no longer here, that's it for them. They can't just keep on reproducing like most animals. And whenever they do reproduce and have their babies, there's only 1 to 2 babies a year maximum they can have. So there's a big difference when you compare them to the mama gator that can lay about 40 to 60 eggs a year. That's why it takes so long for them to multiply and reproduce.
What's that bluish gray bird there?
Ah, that's just the little blue heron.
Oh,
That's beautiful.
yeah.
They're not bothered by his.
Straight ahead,
Right here.
1 o'clock.
Oh, dang it. See him?
No. Oh, yeah, right there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Just chilling out.
Can everybody see it, guys?
Yeah.
3 o'clock now.
Oh wow.
Fish right there.
Just 5 feet.
And fish right there, Dad.
Yeah.
What was the biggest one you've seen out here?
Like a 10.
He's beautiful, right, Dad?
Yeah, he is. Is he his tooth? Hanging out.
Guys,
That looks like my tooth I got.
Yeah.
And that later got me.
Kaylee, move your elbow up real quick.
the body, that's also the part that you eat in the restaurant.
Is it good?
Oh, yeah.
Most people say it tastes like chicken.
I like
It
it.
it don't taste like chicken, I mean, but
my
it's
God, this
really
bug
good.
fly
Yeah.
all
If
over
they
me.
cook it right, it's real tender and pretty good.
What would you compare it to?
It's got the texture of chicken and it's white like
What do you
white meat
think?
like chicken.
I would compare it kind of to calamari a little bit.
Yes, because it is chewy.
Yeah.
It is chewy.
So I'd say like a thick calamari, but it's really good.
Yeah, it is good.
Yeah, definitely recommend it. It's just boneless white meat, breaded and fried in most places, so give it a shot.
Oh yeah, it's good.
Go crazy a little
Gator
bit.
bites. Those are really good. It's good stuff.
Yeah, so guys, the gator can live all the way up to 100 years old. They never stop growing. It's just a very slow process for them. The only way to tell apart the males from the female is by the size. The biggest the female gator can grow is about 7 to 8 feet maximum length. And then the male gators are the ones that can grow from 9 feet all the way up to 12, 13 foot long in some rare cases. But it's just all they'll do. They'll come out of the water.
Yeah, he's a little one.
Good eye.
Try getting the other side. Hang on.
Holy crap.
Alright, guys, who's gonna wrestle it?
Yeah.
Why, do you want to ride it?
No.
He's hungry.
Could
tackle it.
Yeah, you go wrestle.
That's cool.
Holy bugs.
Maybe a little bit bigger than that.
Fat. Is it just like the show when you drive up next to it? When you're hunting them?
Swamp people.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's over in Louisiana. Those are a little bit different over there. Down here, you can't shoot them, you can't feed them. All you can do is just really look at them and take pictures.
What is it? A certain amount of years you're licensed or something?
It depends on what state you are. But over in Louisiana, you can just go anytime you want. You can even go with a rifle and just take them out. Down here, it's a lot different. You need a lot of paperwork to get certified, and it's just a process.
Be able to get tagged.
They're way better than those.
Hang on.
I think for at least
I'm about to pour another just let it out. The night has just begun, we on a level now. If I get too fucked up, promise you'll hold me down. Yeah, it's that shit you can't deny. It's that shit you feel inside. It's our life, our time we live.